question is what about the federal government in light of what happened in Maui? Look, I think the Maui is a total catastrophe, what happened there. And I don't think we have all the answers to that. I think we should have all the answers to that. It's interesting how incurious our corporate media is about what happened in Maui. I mean, I don't see them interviewing parents who can't find their kids, but we know there's a lot of people missing. So that was a total disaster, really, really heartbreaking to hear some of the stories, even though they're not being publicized. I think this situation is much different. I think that the state of Florida, we prepare for this stuff. We were prepared. We responded. And really what the federal government's role is just turning on programs that Congress has enacted over many, many years. And so it's basically serving as a checkbook to get people reimbursed for debris cleanup, to give people individual assistance. And so in that sense, I think that has been turned on. I anticipate that will go smoothly, but most of the nuts and bolts is done by our local communities and by the state of Florida, and that's really how it should be. We are, of course, working to help folks, particularly in the Big Bend region, recover as quickly as possible. As of this morning, since the storm hit, there's been almost 530,000 accounts that have been restored with power who lost power at some point, and that puts us down to about 39,000 throughout the entire state of Florida that does not have power at this point. And it's none of this stuff's easy, but to have somebody have a home that they had for decades just kind of wash away, that's tough. That's a really, really tough thing to deal with. So we want to be able to be helpful with navigating through this recovery, which is going to be difficult for some of the folks, particularly in those hardest hit areas. From history, there have been times where it's been very busy in Florida, late 40s, early 50s. You had a lot of hits of significant hurricanes. So I think sometimes people need to take a breath and get a little bit of perspective here. But the notion that somehow if we just adopt, very left-wing policies at the federal level, that somehow we will not have hurricanes, that is a lie. And that is people trying to take what's happened with different types of storms and use that as a pretext to advance their agenda on the backs of people that are suffering. And that's wrong, and we're not going to do that in the state of Florida. Thank you. What do you got?
What's the boss's name? I said, how you doing, pal? You guys catch the boots out here?
What's the dog's name? What's the dog's name?
That's Mark Brown, man.
Dexter.
Hello, everybody. All right, Press, we're going to jump ahead to the next spot, okay, guys? Thank you. Thanks, guys. We're going to present for remarks, Press. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys.